Hei, og velkommen tilbake. Nå skal vi spille et nytt spill som jeg har fått mange anbefalinger om. Jeg vet ikke hva det er. Eh, oi. Eh, hvis du sliter med depresjon, så bør du ikke spille dette. Men jeg er en ganske oppegående person, da. Jeg blir ikke egentlig trist lenger. Så det funker. Ja. Playing doki literature club. I agree that you are. Ja, det er jeg jo. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Ok, nå begynner jeg å bli litt bekymret. Jeg tror dette skulle være et hyggelig spill, hvor man er på en litteraturklubb eller noe sånt. Jeg vet ikke, det står jo i navnet. Jeg vet ikke hva doki betyr. Nei, jeg får vel bare godta, så får vi se hvordan det går. Det er hyggelig musikk, da. Ja, de har sagt det. Jeg bare passer på at nei, det får ikke stilt inn oppløsning, men det er kanskje fin oppløsning. Skal vi se. Ja. Bare vent litt, jeg må bare sjekke at oppløsningen funker, og den lagrer det vi ser. Så ett sekund. Ok, alt er i orden. Da kjører vi på. Enter your name. Fluffy sandwich. Det er ikke plass. Fluffy S. Jeg får ikke bindestrek heller. S-man. Ja. Sånn. Hi. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me and the fluffy ass man. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ha 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 ha. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, fluffiest man, have you decided on a club to join yet? bokklubb? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. For dere andre, en NEET er altså en person som har problemer med å unngås andre, holder seg hjemme hele dagen fordi man enten er paranoid for at alle andre ønsker dem vondt, eller at man bare er genert, altså ekstremt genert, eller noe lignende. En liten psykologitime her. Ja, så en NEET er noen som ender opp med å sitte alene hjemme fordi man synes det er skummelt å gå ut. Da fortsetter vi. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Jeg skjønner fremdeles ikke hva dette spillet skal handle om. Men jeg har jo fått mange kommentarer med folk som vil spille det, så det blir sikkert kult etter hvert. Jeg prøver ikke å si at det er dårlig til noe, jeg skjønner ikke helt hva slags spill dette er. Ja. Ok, men the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Ja, det var hun som sa det. Jeg er ikke så god med stemmer, sorry. Jeg skal prøve. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. You are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yay! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Hei, det er navnet på spillet, ja. Da kommer vi jo sikkert til å ende opp der, tror du ikke? Nei, det finner vi ut av. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'll bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Ok. Jeg merker at musikken er litt høy innimellom, så etter videoen vil jeg at dere skal skrive i kommentarfeltet om jeg skal endre på noen innstillinger, lyd eller noe sånt. Jeg tror vi avslutter episoden etter denne neste scenen. Det er litt... det tar litt lang tid det her. Jeg har ikke egentlig fulgt helt med på klokka, men det blir jo litt kjedelig når videoene varer alt for lenge eller alt for kort. Så vi prøver å holde dem rundt 10 til 20 minutter lange. Gjerne litt under 15 minutter i hvert fall. Ok, men da fortsetter vi. Det er bare sånn at dere har fått litt informasjon da. Sånn at nå kan dere komme med litt tilbakemelding. Ja, det var bare det jeg ville si. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejected fellow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! A new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Men jeg klarer jo ikke så mange forskjellige stemmer. Det står en, det antyder at det kommer flere. Å nei. Og jeg kommer ikke til å huske stemmene senere heller. Ok, vi må prøve på noe. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Fluffy Esmond, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smarts in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Hva var stemmen hennes? Jeg husker ikke, jeg har glemt allerede. That's right. It's great to see you again, fluffy-ass man. Monica smiled sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably one of the most popular girls in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, fluffy-ass man. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged in form of a table. As I already mentioned, it's been winded so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closets. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Haha, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you know. You, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Jag tror det var hon som... okay. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a half cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Haha, don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Nå ble det stemmen lyser igjen. Nei, nå... Som sagt, jeg er ikke så god på stemmegreiene, altså. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha. Well, you know, To be honest, I can't stand for all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in excitement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find this tree. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Fluffy-ass man, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read this past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly peeks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious, by the way that her eye lights up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off the loop? Throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very stressful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori lights up behind Natsuki and puts her hands to her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, fluffy-ass man? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's one problem. What's that? Not that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Det är lite fräckt att säga. Eller, okej. Ja, nej, jag vet inte. So Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Fluffy-ass man? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is... If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Nice shit. Det är hon som snackar nu. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Fluffy-ass man, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, fluffy-ass man! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okej. Det var en mye längre scene än jag trodde det var. Så dette blir nok en ganske lang episode. Men siden dette er en første episode i en serie, så er det jo automatisk da en er dette spillet bra episode? Så spørsmålet er dette spillet bra? Lik, subscribe, kommenter. Husk, kommenter hvis dere har lyst til å se mer av dette. Det er den eneste måten jeg kan vite om jeg skal fortsette å spille dette spillet på. Jeg skjønner fremdeles ikke helt hva det handler om. Kanskje det plutselig skjer en syk plot twist, eller kanskje det bare er et hyggelig spill hvor du går til skolen og henger med folk. Jeg gleder meg til å møte litt flere venner og sånt. Nå har det bare vært en jentegjeng. Det er jo hyggelig det da. Men jeg har ikke sett en gutt siden vi startet opp spillet. Det er litt rart. Man pleier jo ofte å være venner med folk. Altså, skal ikke utelukke på noen måte. Jeg bare sier at han burde jo ha noen andre venner enn denne jenta da. Men ja. Det finner vi eventuelt ut av i en neste episode. Håper jeg. Jeg vet ikke egentlig. Jeg vet ikke hva vi finner ut av i neste episode hvis det blir en episode til. For jeg skjønner ikke helt hva dette spillet handler om. Men lik, subscribe, kommenter. Vi ses neste gang. Slapp, slapp, slapp. Lag deg en sandwich, og vi ses neste gang.